Introduction to the Post-Impressionism. Post-Impressionism is a predominantly French art movement that developed really between 1886 and 1905, which was from the last Impressionist exhibition up to the birth of Fauvism. The movement emerged as a reaction against Impressionism and its concern for the naturalistic depiction of light and color. Post-Impressionists both extended Impressionism while rejecting its limitations. The artists continued using vivid colors, a thick application of paint, and real-life subject matter, but were more inclined to emphasize geometric forms, distort forms for an expressive effect, and use unnatural and seemingly random colors. Due to this broad emphasis on more abstract qualities and symbolic meaning, Post-Impressionism can encompass sub-movements such as Neo-Impressionism, Symbolism, Col- Cloisonnism, and Synthetism. The term Post-Impressionism was first used by English artist and critic Roger Fry in 1906, and then again in 1910 when he organized the exhibition Manet and the Post-Impressionists, which defined is as it as the development of French art since Manet a key figure in Impressionist painting. Origin of Post-Impressionism. Post-Impressionism is originated in France in the late 19th century, around 1886, as a reaction against the limitation of Impressionism, while Post-Impressionism inherited many features of Impressionism. They sought to add more structure, form, and emotional depth to their work. It brought personal expression and structure thanks to the artists like Paul Cézanne, Vincent van Gogh, and Paul Gauguin, who added emotional depth and vivid symbolism to their art. Characteristics of Post-Impressionism. The first one is subjectivity. One of the biggest changes Post-Impressionism made to Impressionism is intention. While Impressionist painters attempted to represent the world as it appears to them, Post-Impressionists added the interpretation and reflection of the artist into the painting. The subjectivity of Post-Impressionist art is what sets it apart from the other art forms of the 19th century. The second one is real subject matter. Post-Impressionism is like Impressionism as it relates to subject matter. Both art styles aim to represent the real world in one way to another or another. Every post-impressionist painting uses real-life subject matter, meaning image seen by the eyes of the painter, where post-impressionism varies in its mode of real-world representation. And the third one is manipulation of color and geometric design. In color, post-impressionist uses bold, unnatural colors to express emotions and convey deeper meaning. Vincent van Gogh's use of swirling, vibrant blues and yellows in Starry Night is the prime example. Instead of mimicking real-life colors, artists chose use that enhance the emotional impact of their work. And in geometric design, artists like Paul Cézanne focused on breaking down natural forms into geometric shape to bring more structure and solidity to their painting. This technique is evident in his still life compositions, where apples, tables, and backgrounds are simplified into blocks of colors and shape.
Key artists and significant works. Paul Cézanne, also known as Master of Ikes, he is a preeminent French artist of post-Impressionism era. At the end of his life, he insists that paintings stay in touch with its materials, which is sculptural origins. He applied his pigments to the canvas on a series of discrete, methodical brushstrokes as though he constructing a picture rather than painting, but Cezanne called a harmony parallel to nature. Edward Vuillard was a member of the symbolist group known as Les Nabis, from the Hebrew and Arabic term prophets, and by extension, the artist as the seen, who reveals the invisible. For Bill Vuillard, reticent by nature, the subject of the interior served as a symbol of the interior self, separate from the rest of the world. It is an aspect of modernist idea, the notion of one's personal viewpoint. Vuillard employed flat patterns into which his figures were embedded in order to express both emotion and ideas. Color and shape could represent experiences that are difficult to express in words. Conclusion. Post-Impressionism was a vital movement that reshaped the art world by emphasizing personal expression, emotional depth, and innovative use of color and form. It only gave artists the freedom to interpret their inner visions but also laid the groundwork for future movements, influencing countless artists and altering course of history.